What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? Sonic 17 here, back with more Doki Doki Blue Skies, which is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like this right now, but as you can tell, how the last part of that video ended everything. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm still reeling from it. But it's time to see where this mod goes from here. I just hope things get better from here on out. Time to dive in, and let's do it to it. Here we go. The shelves. They call to me. Feed me, they say, as they stand empty. But I, the master, remain unmoved. Nay, unshaken. As I fill it with the pen in my hands, I ignore the plea of the shelves, lost in thought. I guess he's still thinking about what happened between himself and Natsuki. I'm off in my own world, a world where I have as much time to spend with Natsuki as I want. Scenes from the past replay in my mind as I run through all the different choices I could have made. But of course, every passing customer pulls me back to reality. Here I am, standing amidst tins of red bead paste and bags of rice crackers. Away from the literature club, away from my friends, and away from Natsuki. I don't even know how long it's been since I last seen her. Weeks? Months? The only person I had time to catch up with has been Sayuri, but that's not much of a surprise. After all, she lives right next door. I have to actively try to avoid her to never see her. But although I say that, she's really been going out of her way to walk me to school. She even started coming around to hang out more whenever I finish work early. I'm just wondering if that one choice I made earlier, when MC apologized to Sayuri and everything, I'm just wondering if that's coming back to bite me. According to her, Natsuki has barely been attending the club herself because of how much she's been working. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if anyone's been checked up on Natsuki. I hope they have. Because of her history with her dad and everything. That is causing me to worry a little more again. It definitely gives me solace that Sayuri cares enough to always make sure I'm feeling alright, so I hope Natsuki has someone like her. True. Well, I guess Sayuri was the one who introduced me to the literature club, so it's no wonder that she wants to make sure I'm keeping up my social life. True. Man, she's still the same, after all these years. Always try to brighten everyone's day. I should really do more for her, especially since she's one of the few people keeping me sane nowadays. I wish it was the whole club. Signing, I get out from behind the counter and start stocking. Today's been dead anyway, so I'm not too concerned. There's only a couple minutes left of my ship before we close, so it's not much of a problem. By the time I finish stacking the shelves and helping a customer that came in at the last moment, it's closing time. I know that feeling, man. I knock on the office door and let the boss know that I'm finished, and that I'll see him tomorrow. He waits me off, smiling as I go. Time to get some sleep. I can't even be bothered reheating leftovers for dinner. Eh? Wait. Why is the music stopping? No way. As I step outside the store, I see a familiar figure leaning on a post. Is it who I think it is? Monica? I'm surprised with this one. I haven't seen Monica lately.
Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
She waves, walking towards me. She's wearing a faint smile. Smiling as always, I see. How have you been? It's been, what, 2 weeks?
A month and a half.
Wait. That means exams are next week. I can see the faint smile grow as Monica sees my panic.
I guess you had time to study.
Yeah, not really. Between work and school, free time is a thing of the past. So, what brings you by? I straightened my clothes and offered her to walk with me.
I want to catch up, to be honest. It's been far too long.
Ain't that the truth? You think? Wait. Did I just use ain't to the president of the literature club? Monica chuckles. Looks like she finds it mildly funny, at least. I don't even know what to say about that, honestly. Anyway. I bring us to a stop at a vending machine. The quiet insert jangles merrily as a child clouds through the machine. After a moment, a can drops. I can see Monica raising an eyebrow from the corner of my eye. I offer the can to Monica.
Black double espresso?
Espresso? Sorry.
There's no milk or anything. There's no milk or anything in that. I don't remember you drinking coffee, let alone something that strong.
That's why it's for you.
What makes you think I'll drink it?
Just a hunch. But I think I've known you long enough to know. Monica smiles.
You know me almost too well then, Science. Thank you.
Don't mention it. So tell me, Monica. What can I help you with? You wouldn't come all this way just to say hello. As much as you know, I would appreciate the thought.
Too well indeed. Careful! If you start noticing too much about me, a little someone might get jealous.
Yeah. That's someone being Natsuki. She's grinning at me now, nudging my arm as we start to walk once again. As she does so, she cracks open the can and takes a sip. I can't help but smile as she brings the can back down. I can tell from her expression that I made the perfect choice for her drink. It also reminds me of a conversation I had with Natsuki several months ago. I'll have to tell her next time I get a chance. If I get the chance, I suppose. True. Oh, that's alright. Well, I hesitate. I probably should bring up the fact that we're on a break at the moment, now that I think about it. Unfortunately, as I hesitate, I also stop walking.
Yeah?
Monica turns to me, adopting a thoughtful expression. After a moment, a realization seems to wash over her.
I see. Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Love you. Love you if you need anything.
Same for you. In fact, I don't think you answered my question, Monica. About why you're here.
You've grown more insightful since you first joined the club, you know. Although, I guess that makes sense. Given how you kind of have to read between the lines with Natsuki. Honestly, don't worry about me. I just want to talk to you for a while. You don't get to do that much these days.
That's true. You've always been super busy, and now that I'm busy with a job myself, well, let's just say our schedules really conflict. On that note, though, how's the club doing? A weary smile passes over Monika's face.
It's seen better days, if I'm honest.
What?
The words with you in them, of course.
I chuckle. I'm sure, but that's not really what I'm asking. Sari's been telling me that a few meetings have been cancelled lately. Whoa, really? And then again, it's been a while. Monika winces a little.
I really wish she would. I know she means well, but there's no point in bothering you with all that. It's not like you can't do anything about it. It's just a little less lively without you and Natsuki. Natsuki was always the really loud one of the group, so it's more quiet without her. Not that literature is a particularly loud subject, still, it's a lot more empty with only 3 members of the club.
Monika, I'm sorry I can't be around anymore.
No. You're fine, Psynix. Your life takes precedence over fun things. And it's not like Yuri saying you and I don't get along. There's just no reason for the Literature Club to exist now, you know?
Man. We made our way from the store to a nearby park through the course of our chat. Honestly, this is really nice, just to chat like this. However, I can't help but to continue to wonder why Monika's here. I stop to lean on the railing, admiring how different the park looks when it's dark and illuminated by the park lamps. Hey, Monika! She follows suit, joining me by the railing. Do you ever wonder what it'd be like to fly? Like, not just in a plane, but like a bird. To fly away from all your troubles, all the people. Even the smallest of insects could leave their worries behind in an instant. But us, we're stuck to deal with life. All the consequences of our actions come to bear on us, one way or another. We're all in this together, whether we like it or not, simply because we can't fly.
Correct! How correct, Psynix. It reminds me of a book Natsuki wrote before. Something about how eagles can fly, but people can only try.
Sounds like something she would write.
Looks like the Literature Club's really rubbed off on you. To be honest, I kinda miss reading your poems.
High praise, coming from the Master of Words herself. Monika elbows me lightly in the ribs.
You got better at writing.
Of course, I learned from the best there is. Monika pauses and looks at me, seemingly scanning my features.
You know, I can see why Natsuki thinks it's secure in your relationship.
Eh? What do you mean?
Don't tell me you're totally clueless. Remember Valentine's Day?
For a moment, I'm taken aback by embarrassment. Natsuki told you about that?
Well, she kind of ranted about it at the club a little bit.
Oh, jeez. Sheesh. Just so you know, we did talk about it a bit.
So you never had a serious conversation about it?
We did, but it turned into an argument that ended with her leaving. And then some other stuff came up that was more important than that incident, so... Understatement of the century there. You think? Monika signs, crossing her arms.
Alright, I get that life can get in the ways of things. I know that full well. You should still take the time one day to talk to her about these things, though.
Okay. You sound like my mom right now, with all the talk about communication.
That's how you know I'm giving you good advice. You know why she felt insecure as your girlfriend, right?
Yeah, of course. After all, Natsuki explained it all to me at the time. She felt like I was prioritized Sayuri over her on the one day I should have done the opposite.
That's right. Although it varies, most people differentiate their romantic relationships from their platonic ones through exclusivity. Exclusivity when it comes to spending time alone together, being intimate together, you name it. And it's pretty clear that Natsuki is the sort of person who values exclusively a lot. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have any female friends just because you have a girlfriend. You just need to talk to Natsuki to hash out all the appropriate boundaries you need to set.
Well, I would, but... Monica winces.
Sorry, Sonic. I forgot that you guys broke up.
Hold on. We're not broken up. We're just on a break. I avoid Monica's gaze, well aware of the desperation that just sipped into my voice.
I see. Are there more reasons to think about what happened before in your relationship, right?
Guess so. There's one thing I don't get, though. You said that she values exclusivity, and I definitely get that vibe from her. But isn't being protective and caring and stuff all a part of that? That's what I thought, but when I tried to tell Natsuki that I always protect her, she pushed me away.
X, you remember how I told you to dial back the hero complex?
Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki's voice rings through my head. Savior complex, guardian angel. That's how she thinks I see our relationship. But, to be honest, how much can I honestly refute that? I love her, I really do. But I also feel obligated to protect her from everything. I really should have taken your words to heart more.
That's what I thought. Of course, I don't have all the details, but one from you and two had told me and judging from Natsuki's personality, I'm guessing that Natsuki doesn't feel respected most of the time. She definitely has a complex about being weak, and I don't think feeling like she constantly needs to be protected by others is helping matters. Think about it. When you hate being told that you're too weak to even protect yourself properly?
I get where Monica's coming from right there.
I know you never said anything like that, but that's the implication.
Monica's words suddenly seemed to click the puzzle pieces in place in my mind. Now that I think about it, Natsuki's dad. She probably has a really bad perception of relationships, given that her dad, the one person who was supposed to care for her, turned out to be the most hurtful one of all. And if her dad is constantly making her feel weak, well, she probably hates being seen as weak by other people even more. Always being told that she needs to be protected isn't going to do anything but make her feel worse about herself. Thanks for talking to me about this, Monica. I think I actually get things now. More so than before, I mean.
Glad I can help, X. Honestly, it feels really nice to be able to help my club members. It makes me feel better as club president,
Speaking of club duties, did you look for me to talk about the club with? Monica turns to face me in surprise. It's at this moment that I suddenly realize just how well her features glimmer in the moonlight. I always know just how attractive Monica is, but... Hey, Natsuki's best girl at MC. Right now, she's just so... She's the epitome of grace. It honestly makes me a little uncomfortable.
guess there's nothing else to talk about, huh?
She signs. Lean deeper. She signs. Lean deeper onto the railing.
Son X, do you know why I created the Lucha Club?
Because you didn't like the debate club?
No, I enjoyed debate, but that's not it. I created the Lucha Club to give people a safe place to do something that interests them, to do something they actually care about, something that makes them happy. The club isn't just there to give me an ego, or to give me full control of a club.
I never said that.
No, you haven't. But sometimes I feel like I did do all of it for myself.
You, huh?
I still run through the argument Natsuki and I had sometimes. Think about what she said about me and what I had to say to her.
That's right. The aftermath of the festival of the poetry performance. Natsuki and Manga had a serious argument. She still replays that scene in her head sometimes. I don't know. Anyway.
To be honest, I know that I definitely had at least one entire motive when creating the club, though. I eventually wanted the people who joined to have a place they could turn to forget about their troubles for a little while, to give them solace and comfort for even just a small part of the day.
Oh, I think I get what you meant. The need for a sanctuary applies to you too, right?
You picked up on that, hmm?
She looks down at the weeds below, a pensive expression on her face. Do you want to talk about it? Manga signs again. It looks like she might finally be on the verge of opening up.
That depends. Can you keep a secret?
Of course!
You answered that without thinking. How can I trust you?
She gives me a genuine smile. I think I understand what she means. I'll play along. If you tell me something you don't want anyone else to know, I'll make sure I'll never tell a single soul for as long as I live. Scout's honor! Oh man, seriously, MC?
You're not a scout.
Doesn't mean I'm not honorable like one. We laugh for a while, just enjoying each other's company. Finally, she pauses, and the sound of the movie returns once again.
Well, since you swore to secrecy...
She takes a deep breath.
I'm pretty open about the fact that I have cramped school right after club, along with class rep duties and tennis practice before school, right?
Mm-hmm. Jeez, I never realized how much that was until you said it all like that.
Yeah. You see why I wanted a sanctuary for the busyness of life. But the thing is, my parents don't even know that I'm in the Lucha Club right now.
Wait, what?
They still think I'm in the debate club.
What? But they don't know that all the stress from your extracurriculars is insane.
I'm sure they do have some idea. But they think I'm more than capable of handling. And I guess I'm used to it. I've been getting more and more burnt out.
So why don't you tell them and quit some of your activities? Manga stares at me in disbelief.
Are you kidding me? I can't just say that to my parents. They pretty much demand nothing short of perfection. It's pretty terrible, but at the same time, I'm grateful that they provide so many opportunities for me. Like, not every parent would pay for tennis equipment at cramped school. So I feel like I need to keep up my grades and everything because I owe them everything.
Damn, Monica, I'm sorry you have to go through that. I'm not quite sure what to say. Suffice to say, the subject is beyond my pay grade. You think? You could always try talking to a teacher about it.
Maybe. I don't know.
More than ever, I'm glad Monica has the literature club to rely on. I can see why the club means so much to you, though. It gives you a chance to unwind.
Yeah, there wasn't a club like it, so I need to make one.
That makes a lot of sense. Have you ever tried talking to your parents, though?
X, it's really hard to describe to someone who has a loving and supporting mom. It's just really complicated. I know they probably just want what's best for me.
Even when it makes you this stressed?
It'll work out in time. Anyway, about the club.
Let me guess. The club is getting too much for you to handle, and you're stressing over what should be a simple task?
Something like that.
Why don't you ask Sayuri to take over?
You know I can't do that. No, I can't do that.
She's a lot better than you give her credit for.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I mean. It's more that she's not going to want the responsibility. She's got too much on her plate already, and I never want to put her through this.
So what other choice do we have? Close the club? Monica looks horrified at my suggestion.
X, how can you ever suggest that?
But after a moment, she signs once again. Perhaps it isn't too far off of what she's already thought of. Well, what do you suggest?
It's not a problem that can be solved with just one solution, I feel. The club isn't a problem. I can handle the paperwork, but it's just... we've been getting nowhere the past 6 months. If I'm honest, the club hasn't grown, but shrunk. We've been stagnated, X. And with that, I can't help but feel alone. I know it sounds stupid, because we're still meeting, but it's not the same.
No, I can understand that feeling. What we need is new members, right? I'll talk to my friends at school, see if any of them might be willing to join. And just between you and me, I've asked for less hours. Don't tell Natsuki. I don't want her worrying about me. I'll be able to rejoin the club at the start of the new year, which is only a few weeks away. I'll do whatever I can to get our numbers up. All right? Monica looks at me, up and down. It almost feels like she's sizing me up.
X, this isn't your problem or your fault. You do know that, right? But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the help. Just keep this between us, alright?
I did promise. You can trust me, Monica.
You know, I'm really starting to believe that. Thanks for the talk. I do feel a lot better with that off my chest. And look how long I can get you, huh? I'll have to get home before I get in too much trouble, too.
Don't worry about it. I'm more than happy to help.
Just remember what we talked about, alright? Natsuki's not willing to feel the way she does.
I know. I'm just hoping I can fix things in the end. With that, Monica waves, jogging down the path. I start to head home, before turning back for a moment. Man, I can't help but grin a bit. Even Monica has her hang-ups, eh? Not that my opinion has lessened of her, of course. She's just more human than I had ever realized. Huh? Hello? As I start to walk away, my phone goes off. Monica? Huh.
Thanks again. I really appreciate our talk, as unexpected as it was. Also, Sayuri's planning a meetup at her place at the end of next week. If she hasn't told you already. Hope to see you there.
Heh, I'll be there, for sure. That's why I can tell Natsuki about my plan for work, if this all if this all goes well. Wow. I'm stopping here, Hedgehog Maniacs. I am shocked at what I just had to endure. I was not expecting MC to have a chat with Monica about the whole club and everything, even her struggles. I don't even know what's going to happen when I continue this. But you're going to have to wait until I come back. For now, SideX17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think down below. And if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monica!